Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As they continue to process their divorces, viewers of Sister Wives are listening to what Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown have to say about their previous marriage. However, Kody Brown faces criticism after acknowledging that he squandered years married to the wrong person. Kody Brown steers clear of the problems. In the final season of Sister Spouses, Kody Brown discussed how having multiple spouses could water down marital troubles. He realized it was time to get a new wife when he began having problems with Mary Brown early on. He then added another, and so on, when they began to quarrel and he was unable to find harmony with just those two. However, 3 wives ended their marriages as a result of his strategy of ignoring the disagreements. By the time Christine made the decision to depart, Kody was definitely tired of her. Similarly, he had continued to support Mary Brown for years without cutting the power. But in a way, he pretended that he wanted Janelle Brown to stay. However, Robyn Brown, Kody's loyal wife, is still by his side. After avoiding texting to talk about one of his relationships, Kody is punched in the eyes in the most recent episode. Mary brings up the divorce issue. Kody Brown seems to get quite upset when his children don't return his calls or texts, but he doesn't think it's as vital to treat his spouses with the same respect. Mary Brown and Janelle both mentioned how hard it was to get Kody to answer their questions. Mary proceeded without Kody after she didn't hear back from him about a release from the AUB. He was deeply offended by the terms the church used to characterize him, she said, adding, "I was granted what is called in our church a release, which is basically the equivalent of a divorce. He promised not to reveal them." After 33 years of marriage, Mary says she knew Kody wouldn't appreciate that they included abandonment as one of the reasons for the divorce. With the release, they are no longer legally connected to one another. Knowing that God had a plan to resolve the situation, Robyn Brown advised Kody Brown to maintain the spiritual connection with Mary. But Kody wishes he hadn't put an end to it sooner. Kody comments about how relieved he is by the divorce, while Robyn claims that he is overwhelmed by the feelings of parting. In addition, he states, "Oh, I'm really glad it's over." He continues, "It's heartbreaking, it's sad, but I'm glad it's over." He also expresses his regret that his marriage to Mary was a waste of time. He also claims that he moved on long ago, but he was scared to rip the band-aid off. For example, he was fearful of what Mary would do to him because she was never loyal to him ever. He acknowledged that getting a divorce would ruin his reputation. At last, Kody admits to Mary that he wasted years of their marriage. His tongue was free to lash out at Mary with all the vinegar that had bottled up inside him now that the connection of eternal marriage had been severed. Next week, Kody Brown will finally express his contempt for Mary Brown. He's prepared to face her now that he's divorced. He remarks, "You know what really sucks?" as he pulls up to her house. Divorce is not the bad thing. In addition to marrying the wrong person, he had suppressed the facts to protect himself from what Mary would do to him. Nevertheless, she acted decisively and ended their meaningless marriage despite her attempts to talk her out of ruining his image. However, Mary also squandered her time by believing that their spiritual bond might be restored. She responds, "What sucks is marrying the wrong person and not having the decency to tell her until 32 years later." Even more vehemently, Kody says, "I wish I wouldn't have ever married her." As he simmers in his hatred, he fails to consider what it would mean if he hadn't married her. This is shown in the preview for next week's episode. Leon, their child, would not be born. Similarly, Mary has already mentioned that Robyn, his soulmate, was only 10 or 12 years old when she and Kody were getting married. Some fans recall that when a catfish named Sam Cooper gave Mary Brown the attention she was lacking, she was tempted to leave Kody Brown. Kody seems to be claiming that Robyn pressured him to remain in the marriage longer than he had planned to. Robyn believed that if I waited on God, things might improve in my relationship with Mary. Kody added, "And that was advice that I took, and I waited. As time passed, I came to the realization that it was never going to work." Kody and Mary had previously expressed their desire to be allowed to share their tale, and now they are doing just that. In the next episode, Kody and Mary will have a face-to-face conversation about why they wasted so much time together. How do you feel with Kody Brown squandering Meri Brown's and his time? Do you believe Meri regrets getting married to Kody? Do you like Sister Wives this season? Please leave a remark below. Sister Wives actress Janelle Brown is still in shock over her brother Garrison Brown's death, and she is supporting her other son Gabriel Brown in his grief. Together, Janelle and Kody Brown had 6 children. Janelle was his second wife. After 30 years of marriage, Janelle and Kody broke their spiritual bond in 2022. Kody had been out of Janelle's and their kids' lives for a while by the time they made the decision to end their relationship. Janelle had become worried in March when Garrison sent many texts that seemed to indicate emotional difficulties. The Sister Wives season 18 actress sent Gabriel to see how he was doing after she was unable to get in touch with him. Gabriel discovered the 25-year-old National Guardsman dead on March 5 from a self-inflicted gunshot wound at his house in Flagstaff, Arizona. In addition to losing his brother, Garrison must have been extremely traumatized by discovering his body. Janelle is probably concerned about Gabriel and wants to be there for him no matter what. In April, who doesn't enjoy Thanksgiving? A carousel of pictures was shared on Instagram by Janelle in April. The caption said, in part, Gabe's friends held a Friendsgiving today as one of the group is an international student at NAU, had never been to a Thanksgiving, and will be returning home at the end of the semester. The picture shows Gabriel sitting at the end of a long table, surrounded by his friends, and wearing a dejected smile. It's encouraging to see that Gabriel is still interacting with people, and isn't retreating into himself. Janelle undoubtedly tries to spend as much time with Gabriel as she can after what he endured. Janelle probably has a lot on her mind and wishes he could have saved Garrison. It's likely that Janelle wishes her surviving children would never have to endure such hardships. Janelle should be kind to herself because she is also grieving. Being 22 years old, Gabriel grew up with his now-deceased brother because they were close in age. They shared a home for a brief period of time even as adults. Gabriel and his brother became roommates after Garrison purchased his house in Arizona in 2021. When Gabriel and Garrison were rejected by their own father during COVID-19, their bond grew even stronger. As seen above, TLC shared a Sister Wives footage from 2018 showing Garrison returning home from the National Guard. He is so ecstatic in the video that he runs from the car to the home and collapses into his mother's sobbing arms. The statement has a different impact in light of Garrison's untimely death. Garrison tells producers, I try not to talk about, possible deployments or stuff like that around her because she does have a problem with us being away. Garrison's several siblings, including Gabriel, embrace him as the video comes to a close. Kody wasn't happy with Gabriel before his untimely demise, but Janelle was. Garrison and Gabriel were involved in a long-running conflict with their father at the time of Garrison's death. Throughout their childhood, Kody and his sons were always close, but after Kody married Robyn, their relationship shifted. Kody had less and less time to spend with the children he had with his first 3 wives after taking into account Robyn's 3 children and adding 2 more of their own. Family strife and turmoil resulted from the resentment of Kody's elder children. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the planet in 2020, the situation blew apart. Some of Kody's older children were less wary of the illness than Robyn and Kody. Because the boys kept working and hanging out during the pandemic, Kody got into a fight with Garrison and Gabriel. Kody wouldn't see the boys since they disregarded Robyn's and Kody's rigorous standards. Janelle decided to leave Kody because he wouldn't come to her house unless she evicted her older sons. Kody stopped talking to his sons by the end of Sister Wives season 18. Janelle, who had always had a wonderful relationship with her son, was devastated by Garrison's passing. Janelle shared a heartfelt family remembrance of Garrison on Instagram on March 5, just moments after the devastating news of his passing surfaced. The headline stated, Kody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown. He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. Spending time with her surviving children is Janelle's top priority. When a solar eclipse occurred on April 9, Janelle made it a new family custom. The Beatles' song Here Comes the Sun was playing in the background when Janelle uploaded the video to Instagram. It served as a reminder that the world is still beautiful, which is exactly what Janelle needed following Garrison's passing. The description goes, in part, it's also hard to describe how profound it is to witness this phenomenon. It left us all with a deeper sense of awe for the physical world around us. Janelle is discovering alternative healing methods that incorporate the natural world and its wonders, whereas Gabriel is currently quiet on the internet. Tata Farms is the name of the new company she is starting. Although the firm is still growing, it appears that Janelle and her employees, including her daughter Maddie Brush, will be selling flowers. The aforementioned post advertises the farm's goods, of which there are currently 2 t-shirt types available. Tata Farms is the brand name on both black patterns. Being in nature has always been enjoyable to Janelle. In previous seasons of Sister Wives, she would go camping by herself with Kody. Janelle cherished the time she spent alone with her husband, who was frequently overburdened. Kody has a lot on his plate with 4 wives and 18 children. Since Garrison's death, he has only 1 wife left, Robyn Brown, and 17 children. Janelle lost the romantic moments that kept her interested when Kody stopped providing them. In season 18, he attempted to mend the relationship by asking her out, but it was too little, too late. It's his loss that Kody didn't always recognize the affection that surrounded him. His children from his non-Robyn wives simply desired to spend time with their father, and Janelle was very devoted to him. The Browns often felt emotionally abandoned since Kody was so engrossed in his life with Robyn and their kids. They can now support one another. Despite everything, Janelle is a kind girl who is always there for her family. Despite her grief, she continues to move forward. In the darkest of situations, she is displaying incredible strength. Janelle's perseverance makes her an inspiration. She deserves to succeed. Ideally, Tata Farms will make money because Janelle lamented her financial difficulties on air. Fans who wish to support her can purchase flowers or t-shirts when they become available, as she hasn't had an easy time. Her products are probably going to be in high demand. Janelle might become like Mary Brown as her farm idea develops. Mary founded Worthy Up, a subscription-based online community that people can attend to boost their self-esteem after leaving Kody. Following a polygamous marriage that is largely loveless, Mary will express her experiences and views. Her observations are insightful. Having been through a lot, Mary has learned how to strengthen herself. She no longer lives for Kody or her sister wives. Janelle is demonstrating to the world that she can overcome even the most severe heartbreak, even though she doesn't refer to herself as a self-help guru like Mary does. A child shouldn't have to be buried. She has experienced extremely difficult things, and although she is frequently depressed, she perseveres, displaying mental fortitude that is truly astounding. After years of not posting on Instagram, Gabriel might finally open himself. He was quite emotional on screen though, and would benefit from some quiet time away from the limelight. The discovery of Garrison's body was undoubtedly the saddest event of his life because he loved his brother. He will always mourn regardless of how much time goes by, therefore it can take years to move on from that. He and his mother come to terms with everything that has transpired, and fans who care about him should respect his privacy. Kody Brown implores his estranged second wife, Janelle Brown, to make amends in a Sister Wives spoiler. Janelle has already stated that she is more than content to be alone, and without him. What then has made him come stumbling back? For additional information and to learn when his groveling will air, continue reading. Janelle is urged to reconcile by Kody Brown. The system was shocked in 2021 when Christine Brown-Woolley became the first to publicly announce her separation from Kody Brown. She had grown weary of his treatment of her and her kids. In addition, he had distanced himself from their marriage, and finally, he desired loyalty to Robyn Brown. That was obviously his favorite wife and had been for a long time. At the time, Christine, Janelle Brown, and their kids witnessed it, but he would never say the words aloud. Although Kody was devastated by the idea of getting a divorce, he would have been okay if Mary Brown, his first wife, had quit. But she stayed, thanks in large part to Robyn and her faith. After that, he and Janelle grew increasingly distant, arguing, gaslighting her, and not seeing each other. She finally determined that she and Kody were done, and that she didn't need a church release in order to move on, but Kody never understood why they couldn't work things out. Kody still maintains hope for Janelle, despite Mary getting the clue and being freed. This will be revealed in a future episode. The forthcoming Sister Wives episodes were described in a Reddit thread. Beginning with the episode that airs on Sunday, October 20th, a lot is happening. Janelle stated that she might hire a lawyer, Therefore, she wants to resolve the matter with Kody regarding Coyote Pass. On November 3rd, 2 weeks later, it states, Kody suggests reconciling with Janelle. Janelle has stated publicly that she currently views herself as unmarried. While Janelle and Christine did not feel the need to obtain a release from the church, Mary might have. Why are you waiting? The thought of having sister wives was something Robyn Brown could not give up, so she was clinging fiercely to Mary Brown. Robyn was crying in the closet about everything she will never have in the most recent episode. She was thinking back on previous holidays throughout the Christmas season. Because she just desired polygamy, she detested not having the large family around her and missed a lot. It was not her ambition to be alone with Kody Brown and their kids. Is Janelle Brown the last option to bring the family together now that Mary has severed ties? When Kody tries to entice Janelle back, how do you think she will respond? More importantly, will she give it a quick thought? Please watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Mary Brown, star of Sister Wives, has no fear of anything or anyone. Her polygamous husband, Kody Brown, is no longer her spouse. In the most recent season, the TLC star called it quits on her 32-year marriage. A long time ago, Mary and Kody had a divorce, but for a number of years they shared a spiritual bond. Mary's decision to escape her terrible marriage was fraught with difficulties. Thankfully, after ending her marriage to her spouse, she has moved on. The TLC star has been concentrating on her business and herself since the split. Mary has become the happiest version of herself, and has shocked everyone with her amazing metamorphosis. Fans are gushing about her after she recently displayed her bad girl side online. To find out about Mary's most recent metamorphosis, continue reading. Sister Wives. In a new video, Mary ignites dating rumors. Mary Brown, star of Sister Wives, had a bad relationship and love experience. She lived with Kody for a number of years. But after her husband failed to show her love and respect, the TLC personality ended her marriage. After her breakup, Mary also made another attempt at dating. Unfortunately, she broke up with her new lover after a matter of weeks or months. Mary recently posted a new video, shocking everyone. After reading a note at work, she posted a video of herself blushing. After reading the remark, the TLC star couldn't stop giggling. It says, "Get home safely and grind on someone you love." Fans were so ready to speculate as to whether Mary had met true love. With her new appearance, she has been killing her fans. Sister Wives. Mary takes her confidence on a new journey. Mary Brown, star of Sister Wives, has changed radically in recent years. Her new confidence and attitude are adored by TLC viewers. Mary recently used social media to show off her stylish side to her audience. She posted a video of herself with her husband and best friend, Jen Sullivan. The trio enjoys expressing their humorous side with their fans and has a great bond. Jen's spouse seems to have launched a bicycle company. Therefore, Jen and Mary used their badass appearance to market the new business. The three of them posed with the bikes with assurance while sporting worthy up hoodies. Through Mary's motivational business, they also advertised the bike company. Mary and Jen displayed their badass side by striking some stylish postures with a fresh attitude. As they execute the bike stunts, their faces display a newfound sense of confidence. Together with her pal, Mary displayed incredible facial expressions. We have electric bikes, trikes, lowriders, cruisers, balance bikes, skateboards, and more. Come check us out. She wrote. Mary's fans were impressed by her improved attitude and gave her kudos in the comments area. Mary comprehended the job, according to one fan. Her reactions, particularly her hair flip, were adored by others. Additionally, another user expressed her happiness at having supportive friends who inspired her to do great things. "I'm loving Mary's new life," said another fan, adding that they were glad Mary had been savoring every second of her existence.